Hey Creek peeps, look who I found floating around. The mythical Jeremy. I know it's been a few weeks since he's really had some quality time on these videos, but
True.
He's here. Yay. Thanks, Army.
Oh,
Finally.
Army.
Oh, Army. So we are Saturday morning here. We are getting ready to move the trailer over to the land. It's happening next weekend. We are so excited. We are so ready for this. And we're getting it prepped this weekend because we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we've acquired some things. You know, as you camp, you pick up things and buy things you need, but you know, everything's got to go somewhere when you move it.
Things you need, like a ginu.
Like a boat.
Like a boat, you know? I mean...
Yep. And
just essentials, really.
And free patio furniture that you find on the side of the road.
And a dog.
Oh, a dog, yeah. We have a dog.
And what else did we get? Oh, we have a paddle boat here that we're not taking with us, but we need to get it back to its owner because we borrowed that.
And then tough boxes full of stuff.
Yeah, so much stuff. I mean, we've tried not to buy a lot and acquire a lot just for this reason, to not make this move like more stressful than it needed to be. But yeah, we've been here 3 months, so even 3 months of temporary living, you're gonna acquire some stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense. So this weekend we'll try to make a run over to the property and take some stuff and drop it off, so that next weekend it's just the trailer and essentials that are left, and then we can get it over there. The only thing we're waiting on at the property really is the power company to hook up the green box to the power pole. Everything else is done.
Yeah, we've got our well in, we have our septic tank, and Jeremy thought of a great plan for, you know, the septic situation. Saved us a lot of money, and it's going to be a lot better for our family. We already have talked a lot about poop on our channel, so I'm not going to go into details with that. But anyway, so we have all that stuff ready. Like you said, we're just waiting on the power company to, like, I don't know, flip a switch on. It's like, come on, people. Like, we've just been...
More of a plug. But
you know.
Clark Griswold.
Yeah, like, I cannot tell you how much patience this whole process requires. I mean, when they say, like, things are going to take longer than everyone says they will, I mean, they're not lying. Really, I think literally every single thing has taken longer than we ever anticipated.
I was reflecting this week, and I was laughing because we talked about when we arrived here, when we were leaving Italy in early March. We were thinking, like, well, maybe we just put the trailer out on the property and just go straight into the property, like, you know. And then when we got here and we were in our first campground for a week, we're like, well, we're only going to be at this other campground, you know, where we are now for maybe a couple of weeks before the trailers moved over. And then here we are, like 2-3 months later.
Yeah, I thought we were somehow going to get off the plane and then come to the camper on the land.
Yeah,
like it was going to be set up. Yeah. I don't know. We were maybe a little disillusioned back then. We didn't fully understand what this process was going to be.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we'll make another video one day explaining kind of what goes into all this, in case anyone's ever interested in potentially doing this if you're building a home, because there have been a lot of moving pieces just to get to this point, just to get the trailer on the property. But I'm really glad that we're doing this. I think it's going to be really special to be there while the home is going up. We can see everything as it's happening. The boys are going to be able to go to the school that they're going to be going to. There won't be any transition. And it'll just be kind of, you know, it's going to be home. And as a military family, it's just really crazy to think that we're moving to this property and this is going to be potentially the last place we ever move to. Like, this is it.
I want to die. Die there.
I mean, for a military family, I know y'all feel me, all our military friends, but that's like a really hard concept to wrap your mind around.
Oh.
I mean, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't even feel real yet. But
until we make a video in 10 years and we're like, can't believe we're moving off the property.
Nope, not me. I'll be right there. You know where to find me. But we got a lot of stuff to do. We've got some things we got to hose off and just kind of clean up for the transition over there. We'll show you all kind of that work in progress through this video. And we're going to show you, we're going to take you over to the property in a little bit and show you what the area looks like now. in preparation for the camper. So
it's awesome.
Yeah, check it out. We're excited.
All right, so here we are at the property. We made the trip from the campground with our first load of stuff, getting ready to bring the trailer over next week. And we wanted to take a minute and just kind of show you around and see the progress that we've made. Where do you want to take them first?
Let's take them over to where we unloaded.
All right, come on with us. Let's go.
Let's go.
So as you can see the driveway as we're walking up, we've got some new features here. Number one, where the trailer's going, we put down a dump truck load of rock, so we don't have to live in the mud.
Like Penny.
Like Penny, that's right. This will be really nice. Our quality of life is going to be really good and dry, which is really nice when you're living full time in a travel trailer. So if you look over here, you can kind of see our unpacking job. We got the boat, it made it in one piece. We got our first load of stuff. We're going to be leaving it out here while we're bringing the trailer over next week. Can't wait to get the Ginu out on the water. It's going to be fun. Papa Smurf. So that you come over on this side.
Oh, and also, if you can see Penny through the woods over there. I don't know if you can make it out on the camera, but she's in her white halo collar. So, we actually tested it out on the property, and it seems to be working pretty good. She's so happy that she can just run around and sniff and explore without one of us at her side all the time, holding on to her leash. So it's real fun to just let her explore and do what she wants for a while.
So this right here was a big win. Lots of months in the making. Doesn't look like much right here, but 500 foot below us is the well. We went down a full 500 feet on the button, and we added in a hydrant here so we can connect the trailer. The trailer's going to be parked right here, and this is the 30-gallon reservoir that typically would be at the house, but right now it's right here. Once the house is done, then we'll move it over to the house, and this is what holds your reservoir of water. As this drains down, the pump kicks on down below and pumps the water back up to fill up this tank. All right, let's go this way. Oh no.
What are you doing?
That's going to be good.
Crazy Penny.
Mud hole Penny. Now Penny's on the journey. She's like, okay, now I'm the rock star. You better point the cameras at me.
This right here is our temporary power pole. Right now you can see it's missing some key elements. Dominion has not come out and hooked up the green box to the power pole yet, but they will. On here, we've got 50 amp RV plug that's going to go straight to the RV. And then we've got a 110 socket here, so we can charge tools for the job site and do what we need to do there. And we'll probably end up adding some additional electricity once we get the shed on the property, maybe over here to my right, where we'll put maybe a washer and dryer in there while we're waiting on the house to go up.
It'll be very efficient because we don't need to go to a laundromat. I mean, in Rockahock, you have a laundromat. It's less than a minute away, but here, who knows what we'll have to do if we don't have a washer and dryer.
We'll have to go to the laundromat.
Well,
all
yeah.
right, come on. So you've kind of seen this already. Behind me is the home site. You can see the circle driveway. Down here to your left, you've got the road down to the creek. That'll be a boat ramp in the future. And then over here to your right, you've got our drain field.
Which might also be our yard.
This area right here is the drain field. Underneath me, there's 6 infiltrators that run the full length of this space that all connect to the septic tank up here. It's a 1,250 gallon septic tank, and this space, we never had a septic tank before, but this is usable space. You don't get any odor or anything strange. The water that comes through the infiltrators is clean and just goes back into the soil. So this will become part of our yard right here. You don't want to drive on it with a heavy vehicle, but you could put a gazebo on it, or the kids could play. It's a yard. So that's going to be a nice space. And then down here, as you walk towards the house.
Oh, that's a door stop. That's pretty heavy. It's a rock door stop. Yay!
So right here underneath us is the septic tank. This is the clean out point. Underneath us, like I said, it's a concrete walled septic tank, 1,250 gallons. And we'll be running a polyethylene tubing, 1-inch tubing, all the way from the trailer, where we have a macerator that's going to pump our black water from the trailer all the way across the drain field to this dump valve right here.
And hopefully our septic tank's big enough to not repeat what happened last time.
Yeah, we'll be okay. So right here was where we'll pump in. The macerator pump we got says it can go about 150 feet uphill. This is about 165 feet, but it's level ground. So I think that's gonna work out for us. We can't wait to try it out. And then the house. So everything's coming along. We're ready to get the trailer over.